today, to Ember Thompson, Phoenix Ridge was the most beautiful city in the world. Not in the way of being the prettiest, the cleanest, or the most advanced. Its beauty went beyond all that. It was its people, the culture, the terrain, the smell of fuel, and the scream of loud combustion engines in the midsummer's heat surrounded by the vast desert that ensconced the city, and hundreds of other car enthusiasts who shut up to watch the cars compete against each other in the most beautiful sport known to man. Drag racing. Woohoo! Some excited spectator screamed nearby. Ember winced slightly, leaning away from him. Phoenix Ridge was maybe a little too loud sometimes. Nobody said it was perfect, but that was part of the charm. She sat in her car, chugging down a cold can of Coke to stave off the heat. Everyone was dressed in shorts and t-shirts, except for the few eccentric kids who wore hoodies with the hood up no matter the weather. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Somebody banged on the truck of her car with their palm, causing her to wince again. She stuck her head out the window, irritated. Everyone knew not to touch Joan carelessly. The 76 Z28 Camaro was a jewel. She stumbled upon the car 3 years ago and had taken a great risk in buying it from the seller. The car wasn't in perfect condition, but Ember saw her potential. All Joan needed was a little love. Ember poured her heart and soul into the car, and it turned into a work of art. "Hey!" she yelled. "Hands off my ride!" The man grinned at her, showing teeth. "What, this rust bucket? I'm surprised she hasn't ended up in the junkyard yet. Get your ass to the strip. You're running next after these guys. Swift Hog's ready to race you." Ember sat back in her car, shaking her head. She'd seen her opponent working on his car shortly before the races began. He was an older man, probably in his mid-60s, and all of his hair had gone gray. Old Man Farsi had been racing these deserts longer than Ember had been alive. She would never question his driving skills. But Swift Hog was a terrible name. However, who was she to judge? Actually, she was totally going to judge. Cars were the single most amazing things human beings had ever invented. They deserved to have great names. Not Swift freaking Hog. Especially not the legendary American Buick GNX. All her stray thoughts fled the moment Joan's engine came alive with a healthy rumble. The sound got everyone's attention right away. Folks turned to stare at her ride. She couldn't help smiling and waving at the few of them she recognized. Yeah, Phoenix Ridge was absolutely the best city in the world, because it was home to all of her favorite people. If her mother saw her right now, she would be livid.